Hey guys, today I've got a 2009 BMW 328i, which I've been driving back and forth to work, and I was on my way to work a couple days ago, and everything sounded good, and then I left that evening, and I had a light come up after I left work, and it said low coolant. So I drove it a couple miles and got off the road. I just thought maybe it was low on coolant, so I went to fill it up and it was empty. So I went in the store and I think I put about 5 or 6 cups of water in it, and it just disappeared into the bottom. So I knew I had a problem then. So I looked around and I had a hose right here that actually popped off, I thought, but it's like the connector is actually broken. It's very common. I have had 3 of these vehicles do this. They just I've actually broke 2 of them just while I'm working on other things on the motor. My elbow or my arms hit it and snapped them off because it gets corroded. As you can see down there, it's actually completely just eat away with corrosion. A piece is gone. It's probably falling off when it blowed the line. So I'm going to replace it. It's a very simple fix. I've got 2 10mm bolts here, and I bought the part off Amazon for 10 bucks. If you go to the BMW dealership, it comes with this hose that runs down to your thermostat at $125. But this little part for 10 bucks fixes it. I've had 2 other BMWs and never had a problem once I changed it out. So, alright, we're going to get to it. I'm going to take this off just to get me more easier access to this connector. And to do that, all you have to do is take this little Torx screw out and this one. Of course, I'm missing that one right there. And it pops right out of the way, super easy. Literally takes 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to get set up and we're going to take these 2 bolts right here off. And that is a 10mm. With the bolts removed, I'll take a screwdriver and gently insert it right there on top, and it should pop right out. Yeah. The O-ring fell down into the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about it because the new one comes with one. Yeah, as you see, very, very corrosive. I'm not sure why BMW made it with that type of material, but it's not if it happens, it's when it happens. If you've got one of these motors, I think the N54, N52, the E60 series, the X series SUV, basically anything that's got the inline 6 uses this type of connector, and they will go bad. Okay, now I'm going to take this band off of this hose. We will not be using that again. And just inspect the hose. Yeah, that looks fine. I see no, it's nice and pliable. I will look inside here. It looks like it has left some pieces. Yeah, there's the last of it right there. Okay, so that's the way it was. It just fell apart. I would take my finger and run up there and make sure there's no parts left. Everything looks clean. Okay, here's the new one I got off Amazon. Comes with a hose clamp and a brand new connector. It looks like it's made out of the same type material, but I got 200,000 miles out of this, the old one, so I think she'll be okay for 10 bucks. Alright, let's get it put in. I'm going to wipe this out just to make sure there's no small pieces left. Let's make sure there's no leftover antifreeze. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna put some Vaseline around the O-ring just to make it a little easier. It might take just a gentle push, but it shouldn't be hard to go in. It should pop right in there, and it did. So, okay, it has made it to the surface very well. It's hard to see for this sensor, but okay, it's time to install the bolts. I will put the torque specs in my video. I personally just get the feel for it. If I feel it's good and tight, I don't put a lot of pressure on it. I'm going to install the hose clamp. And just make sure it slides all the way up to the end of the connector, and then tighten it up. And there you have it, a simple fix, and saves a lot of money versus the factory replacement. Oh, now we're going to put antifreeze. I've put roughly a gallon in there, a little under a gallon. But these BMWs, they need to be bled. These cars have a self-bleeding setup, and all you have to do is remove the back inside the trunk, remove the cover, put you a battery charger on the battery, because it will run about 10 minutes, the pump will, and it will run the battery down. Especially if you don't have a newer, stronger battery, it'll zap it. With the ignition on, you want to put max temperature. 84 degrees is max, with the fan on the lowest setting, setting 1. Then you hold the throttle down for 8 to 10 seconds. After 8 to 10 seconds, the pump should be running. Okay, the pump's running. You can see it squirting out there. Yep. I'm gonna keep this going here. Like it will automatically shut off after it's bled, but as it gets lower, you will have to add fluid. That's strong. Got a strong pump. It looks like I'm getting a little low, so I will add a little more fluid. Well, there you have it. I'm going to add just a little bit. See, it's still coming down a little bit. She's still pumping. I had a pretty good size air pocket there because I actually had thought it had shut off, but it's pumping again, so not quite done. Looks like it's done. It was roughly 8 minutes it took, and while I was waiting, I went ahead and put that cowl back on. And I'm just going to top it off, and this job will be complete. It was a very easy fix. I have no idea what BMW would charge to do this job, but I mean the part alone would have been $125. So yeah, like I say, mine, it doesn't rise up like it should, but it's an old car, a lot of miles, but it looks to me like that is about right. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked my video, please give me a like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.